I'm Mikey. This is
Lori.
And this is
Norma.
And we are
Beer Half Full.
Not half full beer, okay? So today
Beer
we're
half
gonna.
full. It's positive and negative at the same time. Do you really want your beer to be half full? I mean,
I don't want it half empty.
Exactly. I don't want. I'd rather be half full than half empty.
I'd rather have it full.
I would rather have it full as well.
But then it quickly is not full.
Yes, that does happen.
That does happen.
For sure.
So what are we gonna do here today, Lori?
So this is our very first 6-pack Sunday podcast where we get some 6-packs of our craft beer and we taste them. We may know them, we may not know them, we don't know. We just want to bring you along with our journey while we taste some beer. So I'll introduce the beers today and then we can go into talking a little bit about each one or just going in and tasting one. I think we're going to have a challenge, which is who can pour beer the best. Yes.
Well,
he's our resident expert and know-it-all. Okay,
Yeah,
what he is, for sure. So today, since it's the 4th of July holiday, and what goes better with the 4th of July holiday than beer? Is there anything?
Hot dogs.
But what do you want to have with your hot dog? Don't you want a beer?
Oh yeah, cold beer sounds good.
How about a hamburger?
What about apple pie?
Apple pies and beers? Sound great.
It's pretty American.
That sounds pretty great. So,
all right, so take a look at each one of these. So first of all, we have St. Arnold's. This is one of my favorite breweries in the Houston area. They're the first microbrew in Houston. Great craft beers. They have a great facility if you ever decide to go down there. This is one of my favorites. This is Art Car IPA. Very hoppy. It's good stuff. We're going to be tasting it here in a minute.
They also have art cars as well.
Oh, they do have art cars.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
they just had the art car parade too the other month.
If you're in Houston and want to brew, it's a great place to go. It's right off of I-10, so it's very convenient. Go there. You will be happy. I promise you. What else we got, Lori?
Our next local brew that we have is Back Pew. We got some Blue Testament.
Oh, I love that place.
So Blue Testament. I've actually never tried this beer.
I've had this beer at the brewery.
Is it like a seasonal beer or what is it?
I usually drink their Tanuki IPA, or I also like their Cedar Swill.
Okay. Do they normally have that in the brewery?
I think they do have
they
that.
do. I've had this at the brewery. One thing that we like best about, Back Pew is it actually used to be a church.
It is really cool.
Yeah.
So they converted a church into a tap room. They have acres and acres outside. It's awesome. You can play cornhole. They have concerts all the time.
They
So
have several food trucks.
definitely recommend that.
They just finished their covered porch area. So they have a new covered porch area that's fantastic. It gets a little hot outside. Our final beer that we have today for our 6-pack Sunday is our Texas Lager. I thought this was a very festive can when I saw it in the grocery store and had to pick it up. This is from Community Beer Company, and they are in Dallas.
Actually,
Texas.
we've been there before.
Yeah, so north. So we were up there.
We have visited that brewery.
How come I didn't get to go?
It's really cool.
You missed out.
That was
You
a
missed
girls'
out.
trip.
Yeah.
You didn't get to go.
It was pretty cool.
Okay.
So you weren't there. But we're going to have some Texas Lager too. I don't know that any of us have tasted that either.
I've never had that before.
So
No,
we're going to redo that.
Nope. I've never even been to the brewery because I was not invited. So.
You can't go to all the breweries. Only I can. Okay, so we've got our Back Pew cups.
Back Pew cups, right there.
And we've got our Back Pew beer.
Back Pew beer, okay.
All right.
Check. We do the
Are we all going to
here.
do the same or different? How we
I
doing
think
it?
you should do it. You start us off and do it, and then Mikey will do it.
Okay.
And then I'll try it. Oh, look, she's got the tilt. She's got the tilt.
Okay, the tilt.
I spelled some.
Okay, that's like 10
whatever.
points down for sure.
Okay. Well,
That's nice.
There's a decent head on it. It's quite bubbly.
It's a
Okay.
beautiful
it
color.
looks good.
I like the color. I guess we're
Does
going
look
to
really
taste
good.
this
Yeah, we're
one
gonna
first,
taste this
right?
one too,
Okay.
But you gotta pour yours first. So.
Oh, I got to pour mine.
You
Okay.
can pour yours. So here you go.
Let's see how this is going to go. I'm not usually this civilized. I will drink it straight out of the can. just so you know. Okay.
Surprisingly, he didn't take
However,
it already.
I do know you have to have the proper tilt. Okay?
Right.
And you want to pour it gently, but not too gently.
Damn it! I should have shook up his beer.
Because we want to.
Yes, you should have.
We want to make sure to get some head too.
Oh, of course.
And look at that.
Whatever, Michael.
That's pretty good. I'm just saying it. Okay.
All right. Okay. It's my turn.
All right.
Okay. I got this. I got the tilt. I'm going for it. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Go long.
That's a
go
little
long.
aggressive.
Be careful, you're pushing it.
Ah! Wow.
I think I won.
Oh,
Look at mine. Mine is like,
okay.
Yeah.
Are we going to take a little sippy sip?
We're gonna take a little sippy sip and see how we like
Cheers.
this beer. Cheers. Thank
happy
you.
Fourth.
Thank you, back Pew.
This is Happy
Blue
4th of
Testament.
July.
Thank you, back Pew.
Thank you.
It's quite aromatic.
All I'm tasting is foam.
Yeah, because you didn't pour it right, like me. Okay.
It's pretty good.
This is really good.
Let me see here.
It's a lager.
What style is this?
It's a Pilsner.
It's
an
a
American
Pilsner.
Pilsner.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It says Blue Testament. Drink true, drink blue. Flavors that strikes you like a bolt from the blue.
It's a little crisp. It's good.
Malt liquor. Yeah.
Not bad. It's light.
It is 8.2% alcohol by volume.
Ooh, that's a
Pretty
plus.
strong.
Wow.
It's
Don't have too many of
easy
those.
It's definitely
drinking.
full body. I mean, you could taste it's very.
It's definitely full body.
Yeah.
It's a little,
I like it.
Do you say it's a little hoppy for a lager?
I think so. I'm surprised.
No, I
I'm
wouldn't
not
say it's a little
Pilsner.
hoppy. I mean, like when I lived in Germany, I used to drink a lot of Bitburger Pilsner, and it was kind of
This
like
is
it's
fairly
similar like
comparable.
that. Yeah.
Alright, it's pretty
So
good.
it's pretty good. I would definitely.
What will you score? What would be the?
I'd buy another
What would
six
you
pack.
give?
You'd buy another 6-pack of it for sure.
I'd say, I don't know. It's not the greatest I've ever had, but it's pretty good.
As in terms of a lager, it's not the greatest in terms of
I
a
would
lager.
say,
that
I would say it could be a little bit crisper, and I would give it a solid, like, say 8.5.
you've had? Okay, well that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, that's a good score. I mean,
It's
it's well
really
above
good.
average. It's not perfect, but almost no beer is.
I have to be honest. I don't have a lot of experience with lagers, so
Well, see, lagers use a different type of yeast, and they have to be, as you brew them, they have to be refrigerated. So you want to keep them like 40 degrees, and it takes a long time because of the colder temperature. It takes a longer time for the yeast to develop, and so instead of brewing the beer within like say less than a week,
yeah.
it could easily take 40, 50 days.
Okay.
Because you've got to do this cold storage. It's a lot more work, but lagers tend to be a little bit
I like
crisper.
how it's still bubbling.
Yeah, and look how clear
cool.
that is.
This is a beautiful
that's-
color.
I like
The
it.
color
I
is
mean, I
awesome.
think just for that, it's like a beautiful color.
I definitely give it an 8.5. Yeah, that's a fair. That's
I'd say
good.
about it. Yeah, I mean that's a good score. It's a great score.
I mean, I'm gonna have to say this is the best lager I've ever tasted. So
Okay, that's good.
you
That's-
know.
yeah.
I'm gonna go with a 10 on this one.
Okay.
So this is gonna be my frame of reference for a lager.
I
But-
do like a good lager, but outside of Europe, you don't see a lot of them. Except for in this country, we have the Budweisers and Coors Light. Those are all lagers, but that's
And
not
they're
what we're
very
drinking
light.
here.
No,
This is
it
not-
doesn't taste
This
as
has
light as.
it's flavorful.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
It's very
Flavorful.
full
You know what?
body.
This
I'm surprised.
definitely a July beer, hot. If you're in a hot day
I'm
and you want
surprised.
something nice and refreshing, I mean, I think we're here with this. I think this.
So we got to kick this one to the curb and try
Kick
another
this
one.
one to the curb
Yeah,
and
let's
try
keep
another
it
one.
enough for
Okay.
now.
I think since we just tried that lager, now
Right.
that we've had a taste
Okay.
for that, I
Okay.
think we should try the next lager.
So we're gonna
Oh,
go
that sounds good.
from lighter flavor
yeah, I think you should
to
always
the
do it.
IPA, which
Yeah,
is gonna be
absolutely,
way bolder and way
absolutely.
hoppier, right?
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like it. I'm in.
I don't think we should put the IPA in between them because that might be a terrible idea.
So
Might have to
that
cleanse
one
the
is
palate.
from Dallas. Is that right?
So this is from Palace. So here you go, Norma.
All right.
Do we want to just open one and taste it, or do we want to?
No, we go.
Everybody gets to.
Yeah. What if you have COVID, Lori?
I would also like to say that it is no plastic July.
What do you mean?
Like
Oh,
you're supposed
really?
to conserve, not use plastic, or try not to use as much plastic
Okay.
in the month of July, right? So these caps are a really great thing. Breweries, if you take them off and don't destroy them, well, first you can make stuff out of them, so that's interesting.
Right.
You know that you can make
Well,
stuff
that
out of them.
brewery, that one brewery had a pretty cool lamp design with the
Light, yeah.
with the caps.
All the different colors. So
Yeah, it
they
was
made this
pretty neat.
really colorful light. That was New
Uh-huh.
Magnolia as well that did
Okay.
that.
Oh, that's the one. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm playing tennis.
But you can also, if you take St. Arnold's back and you save them up, which we've been doing, and we're going to do that in a video, you can go recycle them at St. Arnold's and they'll give you merch.
Nice.
You could get a cup, you could get a koozie, you
And
could
so
get a
do
hat, you could get a t-shirt.
Do you just drop them all? I mean, how do you do that? Like,
Can you get more beer?
I don't
Oh.
think that they give you more beer, but they do recycle them at St. Arnold's, and you can get merch for them. So
Okay.
you should always save these and see if your local brewery recycles them, because I think these are more expensive for the breweries to have this type of a system.
yeah, those are pretty cool.
but
I like them.
I think they went to this because it also helps save turtles. So, you know, let's drink beer and save turtles. Why can't we do both?
Sure, why not?
All right, Mikey's
Hold
ahead of
on a
us.
second.
Mikey's ahead of us. He's
Hold
already
on.
decided he's drinking this beer. All right, give us your first impression.
All right, yeah, you go first.
All right, let me see. First impression. It's definitely lighter.
Oh, is it lighter than that
It's
one?
lighter than the first one.
I really want to see the color of this one.
Do you want to pour? You want me to pour?
Got something.
Do you want me to do the perfect pour?
That was an old sticker. It just,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's clean.
All right, let's take a look at this.
Wow, it's much lighter.
It is much lighter. So bring
Way.
that other one back
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
in.
let's
So these
compare.
are both the same. Okay, so they're both lagers.
Yes.
This is the community beer one.
Wow, that's
Much
big
lighter.
difference.
Much lighter.
It's not. It doesn't look as full bodied. I'm just
Doesn't
saying.
look as full bodied.
Taste it.
Okay, let's taste it.
No, just by the look, I don't know.
It's definitely different.
See.
Very light. It's very, very light.
I
Oh,
think.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it could be refreshing
That
in the
is very light.
summertime,
It
though.
definitely
I
could be
mean,
refreshing.
but look, guys, calories.
Oh, it's only
98.
It's only 98
Oh,
calories.
okay. Well,
That's
that
a
just made it taste
plus.
even
Okay.
better.
All right.
Exactly.
Because
98.
if we're gonna have a light beer,
I mean,
It beats the big
It-
light beers out
yeah, absolutely.
98. That's not bad.
there. Okay. All right.
I'll take that.
Okay, for
That's a game changer. For a
huh.
light beer, it has a lot of flavor.
It has
Okay.
a lot.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
does.
yeah.
It has a lot
Yeah.
of flavor.
You see how now all of a sudden
I know
it
now.
changes. You see that, guys?
Ladies, if you're looking for a light beer
Hey,
that has
ladies.
flavor,
Or any gentleman that just look. They're looking out for the calories.
yeah. I
helps.
mean,
This is not going to go straight to my belly.
I don't know that I'm that kind of person, but this is great.
It's good. I like
Ah.
the bottle.
Okay, it's not bad.
That brewery actually was great. I remember, Lori, when we did visit, it was during the pandemic.
It was during the pandemic.
I think in the very beginning, was it? In the very beginning? When was it?
No, it was kind of mid
Was it mid?
pandemic.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Was it
But
like
I know
June,
it
July?
was.
It was like July. Yeah, it was probably about July.
So they had closed a lot of area in the brewery, but it was still nice. I mean, everyone was pretty. The staff was great.
I think that overall, having the breweries open during the pandemic, I mean, that was so amazing.
Yeah.
We were still able to get together with our friends outside. A lot of them have great outside venues. I mean, I think that's the thing I really love about breweries, local breweries, is they're just such a place to gather.
They also had, I remember, because they had like little buffet, and you go in and you pay a certain, like a token kind of, and they served it, I believe it was like hot dogs, it was like some kind of sandwiches. I remember it had like, what was it?
I don't remember.
But they
I
had
don't remember,
things
but
to eat, because they had to have something to eat, right?
They
In
had to
order
have food, yeah. So a lot of the breweries were open during the pandemic had to have a food component as well. And so you had to buy you know, they had to sell food. They have to sell you some kind of food.
Right,
too,
it had to
and-
fall in a certain category.
in order to stay open.
Right,
so.
right.
But
That was cool.
thank goodness, it was a good time, and I enjoyed their space, and definitely go back and visit them when we're there.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I'm not. It's okay. I would drink this. I would drink more of this now that I know it's only 98 calories, but.
Why not?
Yeah, it's not even a guilty pleasure.
You can hand me back my back Q logger though.
Oh, you like that
Oh,
one?
is that you?
No, that one's
That
yours.
one's
Oh,
yours.
this one's mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's mine.
That one's
You
yours.
see, Michael,
Okay.
she's
And I'm
already
always
trying to
I'm
take
always trying
yours.
to take everybody's
Well, I mean, it is half full, right?
beer. My beer is half full.
Okay.
Is that half full?
This is half full.
But the other half's in here too.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cool, cool. I like it. It's refreshing. It's light. So you know how sometimes I feel my personal opinion on like hoppy beer. I could just have a certain
Harpy
amount.
beer?
Hoppy.
Hoppy.
It's just certain amount I could have. I just could have like maybe few, 2, 3, the
Yes.
most. A light beer, it's pretty good. You know, I probably could have a 6-pack. I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
on a hot day. I
Okay,
don't know. It
well,
depends.
So that brings something. You guys were on the river today.
Yes.
You were in a boat on the river,
Yeah.
and you were
Woo,
drinking
hot.
beer. Would you have rather have had this beer?
Yes.
I would have rather had
I
this
would
beer.
have rather. I'm not gonna let you know what was the other beer, but I would have rather have this one because it's just light.
It
Yeah.
had 2 X's.
It was just light. You know, it's just the.
And
other
I
one.
am interesting, so.
But I would have rather have probably something like this. You know, just because
No, I think
it's
so.
lighter. It's
It's got a little more flavor.
Yeah. Yep.
What's the ABV on this?
Oh, 4% right here on the very top.
Oh, it's only 4%.
Yeah. That's good.
But that's good for a summer day. It's
Yeah,
low
it's pretty
alcohol. It's
Yeah.
very light. It's
Yeah.
easy to drink. On a hot day, it's going to be refreshing. So,
Mm-hmm.
what's wrong with that?
Yeah. Pretty neat. I like it.
Nothing's wrong with that. All right, Texas Lager.
Good beer.
Good job.
Yes.
All right, Texas Lager.
And perfect can for 4th of July.
I love the can.
Yeah.
If you showed up to any barbecue, any like 4th of July shindig, bring some Texas Lager with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just a good time.
Yep.
And last but not least, we have Art Car from St. Arnold's. I have to say, this is one of my go-to beers.
I was gonna say, Michael, is it even fair that you trying the best beer? Your favorite beer.
It's, I don't know if it's my hunt. It's pretty close.
That's his
it's in
favorite
my
beer.
It's in my top 10 for sure.
You shouldn't try. You should skip this one. Thank
Okay,
you.
I'll
I think
whatever.
you should just talk about this beer without even tasting it. I think you could talk about that beer.
Yeah, you can. You
No,
totally-
this one is great. If you like IPAs, this is like a kind of a West Coast style IPA, so it's not hazy, very hoppy. It delivers every time. It's just good stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and pour one. Let's see how it looks here.
You need to get that.
Ah,
I shook it out.
yeah.
Sorry. That was on me.
Sorry.
That was on me.
Did you shake it?
No, I don't
Oh.
feel like I did.
So if you take a look, I mean, it looks like a great beer. It just has the
Show
look,
picture,
right?
Yeah?
Does it have
I
the
mean,
look?
it's a great beer. It's a good beer. I'm
Yeah.
not,
So I mean,
I'm not knocking it. I definitely, I give it a 10. It's very good. It's clean.
clean.
And
No off
very,
flavors.
it's always accurate. Like every time, even when you go to the brewery, it's just on the money.
It delivers.
On the money.
And if you go to the
It
brewery, they
does.
got great food too.
Dude,
So
Yes, they
the
have
brewery
great
is
food.
pretty cool, and you get the whole Houston
Skyline.
Nice.
I give St. Arnold, that's like a 10.
That's
okay,
his favorite.
so-
It's one of our favorite. We
I
should
mean,
say.
I call it the Mecca.
Yeah.
Like they're the Mecca. You have to make a pilgrimage there at least, once or twice a year. Like at least just
more.
going to the brewery. I mean,
Yeah.
you can get their beer everywhere. So they have a great distribution.
That's
Their
true.
beer's everywhere, and I think that's amazing.
Yeah, I
So,
really like it. I think it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's taste
Thank
it.
you, St. Arnold's.
Thank you, St. Arnold.
Thank you.
Art Car. You
Okay.
know,
Just good.
I think the other thing about local breweries,
It's just good.
But it's high.
Is it-
well,
it's
it's
great.
not that even high. It's only 7.1.
7.1.
I'm not unhappy with it
It's
at
just
all.
a very hoppy American IPA.
If you like hoppy and you like crisp and clean, this is a good.
it's pretty
it could
good.
be a daily brew, I think.
It's
Like,
pretty good.
you know,
Yeah.
you get off
Pretty
work,
good.
you have a couple.
You know, there are
of
people
these.
that don't like IPAs.
There are.
Okay, so I have to confess, I was one of those. Until I met Michael. Before that, I was just a Corona kind of girl, you know? I mean, or Coors Light, you know? I'm not knocking. I still love them, you know? Like, I prefer light beer. But when I got with Michael, he introduced me to IPAs, and it takes time for you to kind of, you know, get to that level.
Sure.
You know, you're not gonna just like it instant. It's
Yeah.
you gotta work yourself through it. And once you want it and you appreciate it, then you're like, now I'm like, now I think I know it all too. You know, I'm like, this is not such a good IPA, you know? But it's a good beer.
Are you going to be a beer snob?
You guys are.
I am not a beer snob. No, not at all.
No, Michael is. Michael
I'm not
is.
either.
Get your pinky in.
Oh.
All right. Well, we have tried our beers. We've talked about beer. We've talked about venues. So I think that was a successful
Yeah. Well, guys,
day today.
tune in.
Tune in.
We're going to see you next Sunday.
What is the
6-Pack Sunday. So like, follow, subscribe. We have an Instagram. We have a Twitter.
Tweets.
We're going to do some TikTok. And then we're going to have this all on our YouTube channel. So
just follow us
like,
and
subscribe, Beer Half Full.
let's see what's next, guys. Okay.
And, you know, we're going to give away some merch as well.
What? What kind of
Yeah,
merch? Can
we
I get
have
some?
merch.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we're going to give away merch. We're also going to give away beer. I mean, we want to share our beer with other people.
Absolutely, we have to share.
We have to share. We have
Oh,
to
and
share.
we're going to be doing things on location at breweries.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And guess what? We could post that ahead of time. You guys can join us.
Yeah, come have a beer with us.
Yeah.
Let's do
Come
it.
have a beer with us. Come have a talk. Let's
And,
do this.
and if your beer happens to be half full, we might just fill it up for you and get you a new one.
Here
Cheers.
is to Beer Half Full.
Beer half full!
Cheers.
Cheers.